Alright, welcome into Zara's Tarot. Thank you for being here, guys. Let's get into your daily message. So I feel here there could be someone around you that's quite jealous of your success. And this could have been a lover or a love interest, possibly a Capricorn or a Pisces, Cancer or a Scorpio. It's like unmasking this hidden truth. So it feels here that you've tapped into like a fresh burst of energy. It's as if you've reached a new high point. And you've definitely accomplished something here, but I sense that you haven't had a lot of time to fully appreciate your achievement. Could have been overshadowed here with some jealousy. Someone around you here, could be a friend. And I feel for you, you're really capable. You're really capable of achieving anything that you set your mind to. But it appears you've recently reached a significant goal and you did it quite fast. I also get the sense that you might have shared your plans, hopes, desires and dreams with your loved ones, your friends. And you really made this accomplishment happen through your sheer determination. And this is a fulfillment. This is a moment. This is a milestone for you. Also, guys, I've recently started a Facebook community called Self Healers Global. You've probably heard me speak of this, where we talk about holistic healing and the future of medicine, frequencies. And we also talk, anything healing, anything with regards to relationships. But it is a very safe container where we can hold space for each other to really share, what we're going through, especially in our healing journey. And we're gearing up for our next exciting online event. So if that is something of interest, check the description box. And it's all about, really connecting and learning and growing together. So hopefully I will see you there. So back to this. Seems like you've shared something here with others, and it seems that people you've told, they didn't think that this could really happen. They didn't think that you could achieve this goal, right? However, as I said, I feel you're the type of person, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. So I also see some of you being like, high achievers where you're like, I'm going to be a millionaire or I'm going to be a supermodel. And you could say it in a jokey manner, and some people might think, that it's unattainable. But I'll tell you something, those that have doubted you, they don't really believe in their own abilities, right? You have a strong belief in yourself and a great deal of ambition here. And so you should. You have a clear sense of what you really want and you're determined to do whatever it takes to accomplish this goal. And as I said, you've achieved something very significant here. So some of you are about to start something new, and this opportunity could be related to your career or something that you've been wanting for a long, long time. But there's a group of people and one person, possibly a Pisces, Sagittarius or a Capricorn here. There's someone who's particularly surprised with this goal that you've achieved. They didn't believe what you said. They didn't believe it was going to happen. And now it has. They don't seem very happy for you. In fact, they might even be talking, some negativity here. Maybe even like bringing up something from the past to make you look bad. It's like you're in a situation where you feel like you need to defend yourself. And I feel there's people around you here that you thought were your friends, but now they seem to really be dropping the mask and revealing their true intentions. So I see you here being very successful, independent and self-reliant, and it seems like whatever you want you can have it, and it leaves these people feeling very surprised. And some people around you here, they don't understand how you've become so lucky, and these people really look up to you and they put you on a pedestal and they really see you as living your dream life. But there is some people here as well that could try and compete with you, especially if you thought these people were your friends. So I see here you could be dealing with maybe some jealousy from several individuals, and you might tend to attract people with a lot of unresolved issues, maybe an emotional baggage. And I'm not just saying this lightly here, this is a real concern with this devil energy, especially with the Queen of Cups, because this is a highly, highly emotional energy, emotional person that could really, really take things very serious. Almost like whatever you say, this person takes it so literally. and it's causing you a lot of stress, and perhaps you've had to cut this off, okay, because it's become so toxic and so codependent. This person could be very needy, and they may be inclined to, start an argument or throw a tantrum here when they don't get their way. It's quite immature is what I'm seeing here. So you've had to cut something off, and on your way you go, and you're really focused more on yourself, okay, with the Ace of Cups, putting yourself first. But you've had to balance your emotions over this. It's not been easy, okay, because on one hand, you really had spent a lot of time and energy with this person. Could have even been like a close, really, really close friend, maybe even a family member. On the other hand, here you're moving towards this kind of freer energy, this more loving energy, moving away from something that was quite dense, quite toxic, and holding you back. And as I keep saying is here, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it, right? With the Magician, you know your power. So this person is like in competition almost as well, and they're really threatened by your presence. It's like people around you as well remember the old you, and now they see this new and improved version of you, but they can't understand how much you've improved because they haven't changed themselves. Does that make sense? You're now living this life that they wish they had, and I feel it's made you doubt yourself. You could have been quite insecure and felt like you were the problem here, but in actual fact you had to level up and raise your frequency, and it's almost like these kind of lower frequency energies had to vibrate out your existence. So when you level up and you change for the better, be prepared, right, to see people for their true colours, because they will show you who they are, okay? So ask yourself, are these people really genuinely happy and supportive for me here, or are they jealous and competitive, or maybe putting in wee sly digs and being a bit jokey and a bit nasty? So they might say things like, oh, you were just lucky, you'll not be able to sustain this, or something like that. They are envious, they're envious, they're jealous of your accomplishment here. Your dreams, your hopes, your wishes are coming true. As I say, when we do a reading, and if the Nine of Cups shows up, it's telling you that what you're dreaming, what you wish for, and what you want and desire is coming true. It's a very lucky card. And then we're, sitting right next to the World, which means is you're shifting and growing and elevating and maturing, and you're going to have a lot of new opportunities come in for you here. And it's almost like, when you release this negativity, you make space for something new to come in. So this can be a new love. But when we see again the Ace of Cups is such a loving, beautiful energy. And the answer is yes to your dreams. The answer is yes. If you're questioning if you're on the right path, keep following your heart and your intuition here. And take your time with Temperance. Temperance reminds you that balance and moderation is needed for harmony. And sometimes it could be balancing the good with the bad. So you come out of this kind of really dark place and into the light, and it's almost like you can't quite believe this is happening, or you cannot quite believe how toxic the situation you were in. Okay, you could have just thought it was normal, and it was just this person was the way they were. And now that you've kind of broke away from this person, you may have cut ties, and there may be no communication anymore. Some of you have physically moved away as well, or this person's moved away. Either way, you can feel that it's almost like the weight off your shoulders. You can feel how dense and heavy it was, and now you're moving into this more lighter, brighter, freer, more loving type, unconditional love as well, energy. And for a lot of you here as well, you've had to maybe defend your decision to cut ties as well, because you might have had a long history with this person, but it's as if they're holding now a lot of anger and resentment. But what, it's not really your problem, okay, because you're freeing yourself from the chains, from the heaviness of this. That's what the devil is. It's depleting, it's control, it's possessiveness, it's jealousy. So people around you might be struggling, with their egos, and you're prioritizing your own happiness now. And you may have been really generous and given towards these people in the past, and now you're just cutting all ties. So this is really a time for you shedding the past and making room, right, for those who are on the same wavelength as you. Your soul family are on their way to you. So trust your heart and intuition and the path you're on. Even though you may have some doubts, you're on the right path. Alright guys, so that's what I have for you for today. Please, as always, like, share and subscribe, and take care.